Hello everybody, my name is Mateo Salvador. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. We are here in the updated version of Midwest Horizon. Our tractors are exactly where we left them 2 episodes ago. Our auger is right where we left it. And we are back in the map, right? With $158,000. I'm just casually sitting here on the roof because, that's normal. It's, right? We all sit on the roof some days, right? Well, anyways, today's going to be a little bit of a chill episode. Yesterday was the day that we finished everything as far as unloading all of our buildings, and that was in the previous map. So the previous save game is gone. We are in the new save game, which to you really doesn't matter because I could have said nothing at all, and you would have thought that I hadn't done any save game changes. The only reason I had to do that was because the last map obviously didn't have any trees, which is kind of a shame. So I'm thinking we actually earned more money than I thought we were going to earn. So that means we got some new land. We got some new vehicles. I have a whole bunch of mods that I downloaded in the past few weeks. And I notice we have a new road system going on here. I don't know if this was here previously. But if we buy the land, right, this is the fields I want to buy, okay? We have this little roadway that goes back this way. And there's a river right here. This here we own. We own this already, which I don't know how to get to it yet, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Over here, it connects to this little field here, which I don't think we own it if we buy this. No, we don't. But that is okay. So my plan is for next year, either cows or sheep. I think I'm going to do sheep this year because I think it'll be a little easier. But my plan is I think we're going to put the sheep field right here if we do. If we do chickens, I think we'll have them back at the farm there. Cows, I don't know about cows yet. I think cows might be a little too difficult as far as our money goes right now, just because they require mixed feed. You need to have silage. You need to have hay. You need to have water. You need to have all these other things as well as like a milk trailer so that you can sell the milk. Sheep, on the other hand, we have a pallet and a trailer already, as well as grass. We have hay stacked up anyways. We don't need any straw. I don't think we need any straw, and just water. So I think sheep is probably the way we're going to go for this next year. And I think we're just going to put it right here somewhere in this field casually. Okay, so what are we going to be doing this episode other than standing around and talking? One of the things I thought I was going to do was sell this field. I wanted to sell it, but seeing about how much money we have, I don't think we need to sell it. And then after looking at it, I was like, well, selling it might actually do us more damage than good because this little tiny field here isn't really a lot. But then I was thinking, well, if we sold this, we'd have like $200,000 in the bank. We could probably buy something else. Remember when we lived here? Wait, was it here? No, we lived right here. I wanted to buy it, but it's like $495,000. I'm not going to buy this farm now because we have this farm here. We have all these fields. I think it would be good. Okay. We're going to buy this land. Let's buy it. We're buying it. There we go. We own it, ladies and gentlemen. 58,000 left. That's good. What else did I do off screen? Okay, so one other thing I did was I decreased the loan that we have to pay back. We have 50,000 in the loan. Previously, before I monkeyed around with the money, because I had to move the money from the previous map to this one, I decided that I was just going to change the amount of loan that we had to pay back. Because remember, we got like a $250,000 loan to buy this place. And we had, I think, $155,000 left. So I decided that to get the series moving, I was just going to remove part of the loan and get that monkeying around for us. So I think this is going to really be it for this this map. Not this map. What am I even saying? You know what? I'm just going to not even say what I was about to say because I don't remember what I was going to say. What I said was not what I meant to say, but that's okay. Cultivator, maybe? We're going to set up a follow me. We're going to go down to the store. We're going to return a bunch of equipment. I think what I meant to say was I think this is all we're going to do with baling this year. I don't think I'm going to do any more baling this year. Next year, we're definitely going to come back and do more baling, but for right now, I think we're just going to return this machine. Really, this cultivator, it's good, it's awesome, but yeah. To save money and to get extra money, I'm thinking we're just going to sell it. It'll be more worth it in the long run. And then I think we're going to have to return our square baler, our trailer. I was going to sell our hay or straw, and I don't think I'm going to now. I just don't think it'll be worth it, really. So let's get the combine moving. We'll bring the combine, we'll set up a follow me, and get all that stuff moving and monkeying around and stuff like that. So I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited for next year. I have crops in mind. I think I might do corn. Actually, do any of the combines that I got off screen come with corn headers? I know one of them that I have does. I don't know if any of these ones do. So we have these older ones. Oh, yes, it does. Awesome. So we could do corn next year if we wanted to. And it'd be like $2,500. It cost about $10,000 to get that old combine, right? The one that doesn't have a cab on it. That's tractors. To get this combine right here. And then, it only costs like maybe $9-ish grand. It wouldn't cost that much. We should really think about buying it. I think that would be pretty cool. We got a guy following us. Yes, we do. How far are you? Are you... Okay, you're not too bad. Yeah, we'll keep you 20 just so you don't ram into the back of us. Can we go, please? Oh, why did the engine shut off? Did I do that? All right. Well, I will see you back at the store. We have some other things we got to do before we leave the store. Obviously, this combine, love the combine, but we don't need it anymore. It's not even ours, so let's return it. I will see you at the store in just a moment. Do you guys see a problem here? Do you guys see an issue here that I have? I realize I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. So I'm playing on... Oh, I should move my microphone off to the side so it doesn't do that popping deal. What was I going to say? I'm playing on Greenwich Valley. Is it Greenwich Valley, right? Greenwich Valley, right? Which is a British map. And I've been driving on the left-hand side of the road. And let's just say I kind of forgot that that's not how we drive in the United States. Yeah. Rip. At least there aren't any cars coming, because they would have absolutely destroyed us. I think this field is different. Wasn't this field not grass last year? I thought it was something else. How much would it be to buy this grass field that's right here? Whew, that's a lot of money. I mean, I would love to own it, but there's no reason to. What do you know? Here we are. Okay, so I was doing some thinking. I think I was actually whispering while I was thinking, because I tend to think out loud. Doesn't look like the shop's open yet. The door is not open unless I can open it up myself. Because we need to park this machine inside of the shop. There we go. Perfect. Is that new, actually? I think that is new. Okay, so let's go in here. We're going to park the combine. We're going to get it returned. Our Deutz needs repairs. As I was playing yesterday, if you noticed, well, when I was doing the last episode, I guess, you should have noticed that our Deutz is kind of dead. Let's return that. There we go. 6 days old. There we go. Drop that off of there. This isn't ours, is it? No, it's not. I think we're renting it, actually. So let's back this up. Just so that our Deutz isn't the one that gets chosen. It's the chosen one. Return. There we go. And that is returned. 8 days old. So I think I'm done with hay. We're done with hay for right now. It's fine. Okay, so enough babbling on. What do we need right now? Right now, what we're going to get is we're going to get a plow. Okay, we're going to get a plow. I have quite a few plows here. So we have this plow. We have these plows, which are quite small. We have this one, the Framest. I don't think I'm going to spend that much money on a plow. I don't know. I don't want to spend that much money. We could get the IMT, which I don't know if it's going to crash the map. If it crashes the map, that'll be a shame. In my other game, it crashes whenever I have an IMT equipment, but it's just a tractor that it crashes with. So I'm pretty sure that it won't crash if I have an IMT plow. What else do we got? We have all these ones, the rover leers, and we have this one too, which I think is actually pretty cool. You can change the color to blue if you wanted to. It's quite small. How big is this one here? Just a little bigger. You know what? I think we're going to go for this one. It's 3,000. The other one is 6,000. We're going to go for it. There we go. I think we're going to buy it. There we go. Oh, it's 103,000 horsepower. What's our Deutz at? Our Deutz is at 105. Okay. I was going to say, man, this plow's really got some weight to it. There we go. Our new plow is just sitting over there. Now, question is, if we have to buy a weight for the front of the vehicle. I don't know if we do, but I don't think we do. All right, we're going to get a cultivator. We could get this one if we wanted to. Unfortunately, in my opinion, this cultivator is slow as far as increasing, raising it and lowering it. It's quite small. So, could get this one that's small. We could get this one. I think I'm just going to go for this one. We're going to go for, I think we'll probably go for that. And then we'll go for this one. That, you think that would look cool, or the red? Ooh, the blue. The blue looks cool. Do we have anything else? Yes, we do have crimson, yellow. We also have yellow-red. That looks kind of nice. We have John Deere. I've never been a fan of John Deere equipment. Which, you know what? As I say that, you're going to say, and you're sitting there talking about how you had a John Deere tractor a little while ago. I think we're going to go for the red. I like the red. Yeah, we're going to buy it. There we go. So now we have that playing around with us. Let's take this home. It'll be fun. I'm pretty sure that we might actually start plowing at least the new section in a few episodes' time. Because I was thinking, like, should I really go to winter right now, or should I do some other stuff first? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some plowing, just so that we don't have to do it next year. Because next year's going to come up, and we're going to be running to get everything done, and it's just going to turn into craziness, right? So, yeah. I'm excited. Really excited. There we go. So we got the little things there. Is this... Lower it, raise it. Pretty cool. Alright, I will see you back at the... Okay, so I realized I forgot to do what I was going to do. One thing I was actually going to do is I was going to repair our Deutz. As you can see, the Deutz, it needs a repair job. It kind of... Yeah, it's getting to the point where it's going to be broken, and could probably use with maybe a repaint too. You know what I realized? Isn't this the guy who always had his mailbox falling down? It appears he's fixed his mailbox. Oh, I can lift this up. I'm not going to lift it up. Alrighty, finally back home. Man, that, you know, emptying the one silo. I want to say the silo I was emptying was the barn, right? In the previous episode, it took me an hour and a half to empty that building there. Just driving back and forth, I think, is what took the most time. Okay, so where are we going to park this? We're going to park this indoors for right now. We'll just park it in here like we had it, the previous tool. Because I think that'll just be a fine place to put it. Get the plow in there first, and then we'll get the cultivator. We'll get a sewing machine. I don't know what sewing machine I'm going to get yet. I think I might have a look at Mod Hub first and see if I can find any pull-type machines. In my opinion, I'm really not a fan of... Yeah, that's what I wanted to get into. I'm not a fan of three-point sewing machines. I'm not a fan of them. I like the pull-type better. It's just the turning is a lot nicer with them. I can turn like this, you know. It's the turning of them isn't stiff. You know, it's a little more fluid when I'm turning around corners. I can take sharper turns if I wanted to, and know that the sewing machine will get what I could miss. So that's why I like those a lot. We'll just park this right here for right now. I'm thinking 2 episodes time. In 2 episodes, it will be Friday. It'll be a little warmer. We're going to start cultivating and plowing just to prepare for next year, because next year is going to be busy. We're going to be busy next year if we have animals, and we're going to have a lot of fields to do. So obviously we really don't have a lot of time when that time comes. Is the whatchamacallit ours? No, it's not. I was hoping that the grain auger would be ours, but it's not apparently, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. That is okaze. For now, we'll take this around back. We'll park it into the shed. I think it's going to start raining later, so definitely don't want to have... Look at that. Interesting. So is it a part of the map that we're sinking into? That's kind of interesting. That's weird. I don't know how much I like sinking into the ground. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, yeah, ram into the wall that way, don't you? spend extra money you don't need to spend. All right. That probably will not get used for the rest of the year unless we have to do snow clearance. Then it will. Okay, so the mod that I got is a pretty simple mod. Let's go out to a field here. If you look over to the field info, the mod the mod that I got will tell you the area of the field. So it'll tell you how big the field is. If you look at field 29 or field 25 area, it is a little glitchy where it will for some reason tell you the area of multiple fields at once, which I don't know why it does that. But it'll tell you like the land area. So our whole farm is about 9 hectares, which I think is, if I change it back to the American currency, right? Because, you know, we don't talk in pounds, we talk in dollars, and we talk in acres normally, is 22 acres, which is pretty nice. So our whole entire farm here, I guess, is 22 acres, which is pretty nice. The area we just bought is, how big is the area we just bought? I don't know. Actually, could this have told us the same information? No, I don't think it could have, no. How big was it, is this area? About 12 acres, okay. 12 acres total. Yeah, so we have about, as of right now, if we round down, 24 acres. With this would be approximately, I would say, wait, did I say 24 acres? No, we'd have about 35 acres with that. So we have about, I think, like 60-ish acres, which is kind of interesting. That's about half of the size of the farm in real life that I live on. I think we have about 110-ish acres. We're about the size of the Vatican City over here. Okay. So, yeah, that's that mod. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to return to the store. Actually, are we even going to return to the store? No. You know what? That's all we're going to do for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I know this was like a little bit of a short episode. It was probably a little tedious, probably a little boring. We're going to end the episode, though. I want to end the episode. I need to, yeah. We're going to do stuff next episode. We're just going to continue it off in the next episode. I think it's going to be day 8. Day 8, we're going to start plowing the fields a little bit, doing some more field work, and then that'll be it for the year. I'm going to skip a little more time. We'll see. Actually, you know what we're going to do real fast before we end the episode? We're going to monkey around with this next episode, but we're going to buy. Are we? Are we really? Okay, so before we end the episode, I realize we have this little dip here. We're going to need to fix that. I'm pretty sure our trailer might collapse any day now. I don't know why this is here, but it is. Okay, interesting. So before we end the episode, we're going to do one thing real fast. We're going to get a sheep pen. Look at the cattle pen. Cattle pen is like 100,000. How much is sheep? Ooh, 65,000. That's more expensive than I thought. Okay, that's a little more expensive than I thought it was going to be. Chickens, maybe? Chickiones? Perhaps? We could probably fit multiple animals in here. Sheep. We might have to get a loan. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's flip the camera around. How do I flip the camera around? There we go. You know what I think we'll probably have? We'll probably have it kind of situated over here, I think. We might have to do some groundwork to kind of figure out how we're going to do this. But I think we'll probably have it like right here, you know? That would be pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet. Man, that's a little difficult. You know what? Maybe what we'll do if we don't need our straw is we're going to sell the straw. But we'll do that in the next episode, I think. We'll sell the straw and get all that stuff situated. So you can see we have a lot of straw here. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Farming Simulator. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace! Hello everybody, my name is Mateo-Tube. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. We are currently traveling right now with our trailer, and that is because we're going to sell it. Yeah, we're selling this trailer for something a lot cheaper. This trailer that I'm buying is very common around where I live. In Farming Simulator, this trailer holds just as much as this trailer we have behind us, but it's cheaper by like, I'd say, for $13,000. You know, it's very interesting not seeing corn in this field. Okay, here we are. So as you can see, the map is fixed. I don't think I showed you. No, I did yesterday in the previous episode. The map is all fixed, and we're back at the store once more to sell something else. Now, this machine I have is sitting around back. Yes, it is sitting around back. And I would also like to say I have found my dream combine. I found a combine that I, for some reason, really like. And you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, that's your dream combine? Yeah, it really is, okay? I love old machines, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to buy it this year. But this is the trailer we're going for. Around where I live, every farmer has one of these. I think the modern day version of this is a grain wagon, a grain cart, or an auger wagon. I'm pretty sure this is like the modern version. However, a lot of smaller farms, for example, the farm I live on, my boss's farm, the majority of the farms around here have something like this. Obviously, if you have like a 10,000 acre farm in Montana or something like that, you would never use one of these. This is just not big enough. Yeah. But this is what we're going for. It only costed about $4,000 in comparison to our trailer, which is this one that costs $27,000. No, it's this trailer we have that costs $19,000. We could buy like almost 5 of these. Yeah, approximately 4 or 5 of these for the price of our current trailer, and it stores the same amount of grain. So yeah, it's a pretty cool trailer. It's got these warning stripes, which I have never seen warning stripes in my life. I have never known warning stripes existed. I always know warning triangle, the little warning triangle that's on the back. I know that exists, but I never heard of warning strips. Maybe it's for if you're traveling at night. These light up with like car lights and stuff like that. It like shines and reflects. The tires, these are the only tires that I see that are available. For some reason, the truck tires are non-existent, so I don't really know what's wrong with that. But yeah, that's cool. I think I got another one as well that's not here at the moment because I didn't enable it. We also got this thing, which unfortunately I don't have enough money to use this. Basically what this does is it allows us to... Yes, here they are. Basically, what this trailer does is it allows you to buy one of these and transport it to your farm, where you can basically store it wherever you want. We have enough money to buy one. It's just we don't really have enough money for the trailer. So maybe what we can do is we can potentially rent one and put it on our farm, because I think that would be really, really nice to have. Can be filled with different types. Silos are used to store crops. My question is, how do you actually fill this? You have to transport this with your IT runner trailer, but how the heck do you fill this? Is it like a, do you need like an auger or something? I don't really know. So let's sell it. What does repairing it look like? If we were to repair it, let's repair it. Would it go for any more? Maybe a little bit, I don't know. All right, there we go. So it's sold. Another mod that I got, which I think is pretty cool, I think is in the harvester section, is this one right here. Now, this is a pull-type harvester, and cool fact, my family actually owns one just like this, except it is a corn picker that's supposed to be driven by a tractor. And fun fact about that corn picker that's out back, if I have a picture of it, I'll show it right here. Cool fact about that corn picker is it actually took my grandpa's arm off once. Took my grandpa's arm off once. My grandpa still farmed after that. He absolutely loved his prosthetic arm. He used his prosthetic arm as a wrench a few times. He used it for everything. And I would have loved to have one of these in FS17 for Christopher in FS Story Mode. Unfortunately, though, I had to buy this thing for him, which is fine. And just so everybody knows, this is my dream combine. And I know what you're saying. You're looking at this and you're going to be like, that is your dream combine? I love this combine. It's so cool. I've been using this in what map is it? Greenwich Valley, and it's just amazing. History of this one is it is a Soviet-built combine, very, very important, and very, very I guess just important in the Soviet days in the farming industry. To this day, it is still produced, believe it or not, with more modernized systems. I'm thinking this is the more modern version, looking at the painting and stuff like that. Maybe it's just new and repainted, I don't know. But I think this one is a little bit more of the modern version. But these combines are pretty cool. I also got this, which I think this combine, if we buy a combine, this is the combine we're buying. It's a cool little machine, $6,500. To buy a corn header and a wheat header would be about $10,000 total. for the combine and the headers. Obviously, much cheaper than the combine we used here, which is like 102,000 plus like another 20,000 just for like a header. It doesn't store a lot, but it's pretty cool. So we'll see about buying that maybe in the near future. While I'm looking around, did I get a ripoff on something? Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay. So let's get to work. We're going to take this corn header back to corn header. We're going to go take this gravity wagon back to our house. We're going to come back. We got to go get some other stuff. We're getting a sewing machine today. And then maybe tomorrow we're going to start working on the fields. And I know I said I wasn't going to really do much farming until next year, but I think it's just going to be better for the long run just to do some stuff. If we do anything, it will be on the smaller fields that we own. And I think that would be a good thing just to lay down some oilseed rape. Oilseed radish, as some people call it. Okay, here we are. I think I'm recording. Unfortunately, I realized my video screen is in the way. Okay, much better. Now I can see exactly what I'm recording, even though there's going to be a lag for just like 2 seconds. Just hold up 1 second. All right, there we go. Should be good now. There we go. Let's continue. Okay, what are we going to do right now? I need to take my baler back. We got some other stuff we got to do. We're not going to do any more hay this year, so we might as well just take the baler and the trailer back. Baler and the trailer. Interesting. Look at this muddiness. Man, I hate this so much. So whatever the guy did to this little way to make your your tractor and trailer sink into the mud here, it's cool, but all right. I guess for now, we'll just leave this right here. We don't really need to take it anywhere. It can just sit around and do all that fun stuff. Now, the bales, we have round bales that are in here, which I really would love to take away, but unfortunately, I'm saving them for a later day. We need to take back, oh gosh, okay, so we need to take back everything. We need to take back our auger, we need to take back the baler, we need to take back the trailer. I think we're just going to take back the baler and the trailer for right now. It's 2-in-1. 2-in-1 load, actually, kind of thing. If that made any sense what I said. Now, I was thinking about animals. In the previous episode, if you missed it, we were talking about getting sheep. My original plan was getting cows, and then I looked at the price of cows, and I said, ooh, that's expensive. And it requires machines that I don't think we yet have. So I was thinking about it, and if anybody's wondering, which, I mean, I guess you should be because you're watching this series and you're following along, chickens is, I think, what we're going to do. Sheep is expensive, but chickens are very cheap. All right, here we go. This time when we're going back to the store, we're going to be getting a sewing machine. And we're going to be getting some seeds because I got some cool mods that include seed bags. That'll be fun. We got a good year coming up ahead. So I'm thinking we're going to plow this field probably next episode. We're going to put down some oilseed radish. I think that'll be good for us. Let's go. You see something a little weird about this? I just noticed I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Man, let's get to the right side of the road. I've been playing a lot of Greenwich Valley, which is a British map. And of course, in the Great Britain, they drive on the left-hand side of the road. Okay, here we are, going 34 kilometers an hour. It doesn't look that slow, but it really is. All right. We also got to do some repairing to the tractor. If you look at the tractor on the bottom bottom right-hand corner, the tractor needs repaired pretty bad. So let's leave that right there. That could probably just stay like that. If we need to pull the trailer forward, we can do that. Return. Okay. Yep. The baler. Baler was good. Dirt physics, dirt texture was really bad, but it did the work. There we go. Now, our tractor, on the other hand, needs repairs. So, let's leave it right here. We'll shut it off. And we'll get it repaired here. We'll go right in the catalog that we need it repaired. So, let's repair it. Okay. And we will repaint it as well, because I think that'd be pretty good. Ooh, $6,000 just to repaint this thing? Ooh, no, I'm not repainting this. Sorry, but we're not doing that. Okay. Well, tractor's fully repaired. I guess we're not doing that. Let's go looking for a planter. We need to get a planting machine. Sewing machine, I guess we can call it. Now, I did get a bunch of planters and sewing machines and all that good stuff. We have these ones here. These are mods. All these ones. We're not going to get this one because, I mean, we could, but I don't know. I mean, it could work with our tractor, but it is very expensive, $54,000. And as a person who's trying to save money, I'm not sure I really want to go for something so expensive. I think we're going to go cheap and go something like, one of these ones here that's a little cheaper. This one's okay. The problem I have with it is you always need to turn it off when you lift it up. When you lift it up, it acts like it's still on the ground, and it'll keep planting even though it's in the lifted up position. Same with this one, I think. So we also have some other stuff here, which obviously we're not going to go for one of these because there's no reason to. Just some cool little old John Deere planters, which I don't seem to have enabled. I have older ones that I don't have enabled, but if we do ever do corn, we're definitely going for something like this. I love these old ones, these old Soviet corn planters. Is this a Soviet corn planter? I think it might be. Maybe not. German, maybe? I don't know. Obviously, this one, you can obviously tell it's kind of probably Soviet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so the corn planter, the sewing machine that I think we're going to go for is probably one of these ones. Now, I'm trying to see if the size difference between this one and this one. I really don't think it's that different. We have this one here, which is approximately $18,000, but we also have this one, which is $20,000. Now, this one, the only difference I see with this one is it has these little sidebar deals. What these little sidebars do is you can basically attach another planter to them, and so you can have like a 3-row planter going on here, which I think is pretty cool. You could have like one planter over here, and you could be doing like 3 rows at once, basically, which I think is pretty cool. But we're not going to go for that. We're going to go for this one. The colors, there's a whole bunch of colors you can do. You can make it look like this. I really like this color, actually. That's pretty cool. If you wanted to do this, you could probably make it look John Deere if you wanted to, if you're like a John Deere guy. That's JCB. There you go. Looks just like John Deere, doesn't it? Pretty cool. What is the default color for this? That's like the default. That is also the default for that one. So I don't know. Should we change the colors up here? That just does not go together. Ooh. Look at that color. Now, that looks kind of nice, but I don't think we're going to go for that. That's actually pretty ugly. Okay, so I have to admit, that was probably a harder choice than it had to be, but I probably spent like 5 minutes just sitting around here looking for colors for this sewing machine. It was harder than it needed to be honest. We're buying it. Hopefully you like the colors. I think this is a pretty cool set of colors. I was looking around on the internet for pull-type planters and trying to see what colors we could potentially do, but this is what we're going for. Yeah, let's buy it. $21,000. Still got 66 in the bank, which is pretty good. It is raining harder than ever. Joy. Joy, joy, joy. Now, we have seeding bags we need to get. Seeding bags, does this thing actually allow us to do... yes, you can do fertilizing with this. I'm not going to get any fertilizer right now, though. In my thing here, I actually got a mod that allows us... It's not here. It's in the pallets, I think. The big bags. We have these little tiny bags that basically hold fertilizer for us. So I think it's kind of a cool little mod to have. Now, how much does that hold? What, 1,500? We're never going to buy those because think about how long it would take to load those 50-liter seed bags into this 15,000 total liter thing. Here it is. Pretty cool. We got to bring the skid steer eventually and pick these things up. We'll probably just push them aside for right now. Let's do that right now, actually. We'll just push these IBCs this way. Just get them out of the way. Kind of make them look like, maybe this is just like a little trash section of the store. Just to get these out of the way, because you're just kind of sitting out here in the open. Much better over there, I think. Okay, so if we look at the sewing machine right here, I got it all hooked up and everything like that. It's got hydraulic cables, which you can take on and off, and then obviously the hitch point. Now, if we take a look in here, if we hit N, we can open this up. Now, this is not this little feature where you can open up the the back by hand is not a mod that it's not a part of this. It's a different kind of mod that allows you to do this. It's somewhere on Mod Hub, I think. So we got like a seed box, and then we have the fertilizer box, which is just right here, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go get some seed. I think we're going to play with this next episode. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Did you see that detail? Wait. Like a little drive shaft. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, my voice cracked. Just like, look at that. That's cool. All right. Let's see if we can load this thing up. Watch this thing be for corn. In the wrong section. No, it's not. That's good. That's good. Okay. Seeds. We need the seeds. Buy. Yes. All right. Let's get this thing loaded up. Really? Only 1,000? Oh, I think that was the fertilizer I was looking at. Yeah, okay. So this thing says 1,500. It can hold 1,000 like liters of seeds. However, it can hold 500 liters of fertilizer. So that's why it says only 1,000 is full. Okay, here we are once more. Back home. So I'm thinking about next episode. I don't really know what we're going to do. See, here's the thing about the way I record videos. I start recording a video without any idea what I'm going to do. It's true. If you think that I plan when I record my videos, you are mistaken. I start my video recorder and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I just start it up and this is what comes out. Sometimes it's really good. Other times I'm really clueless on what to do. I guess it's just really how I want to like spend the rest of the Farming Simulator year. Like I want to get as much stuff done as possible before we have to like leave for the winter, because the winter is kind of a sad time period. Does this fit in here? Hopefully it does do. If it doesn't, that's going to be a shame. It might, just barely. Ooh, you know what? Uh-oh, we might be stuck. Uh-oh. Shoot. Hold on, if we got it in here, we can certainly get it out. Come on now, be positive. Okay. Just pull it like that. There we go, it's out. You know what, we'll just park it over here for right now. Yeah, we're going to probably use it in the next episode. If I do record it in the next episode, well, obviously I'm going to record the next episode, but obviously if we play in the next day, or we play for the rest of autumn, I'm thinking I really want to get to winter and get to next summer, because I don't want to drag this series out any more than I already have. So we'll just leave this right here and go on the roof. Because, you know, it's totally normal to hang out on the roof, right? I hang out on the roof all the time. Actually, no, I don't. Why would I do that? Why would you do that? It's just a weird thing to do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I would just like to say thanks to all the mod creators who made this all possible, right? This map, the mods, everything. Because you want to know why? All but one of our machines is a mod. The only thing we own that isn't a machine is our skid steer and its implements. But everything else is mods. Don't get me wrong, Giants, you do an amazing job on your machines. You really do. All the machines I've ever got that are made from Giants are amazing. The mods, the DLCs, they're all awesome. But the mod creators, I think if it wasn't for the mod creators, a lot of this probably wouldn't be possible. This map wouldn't be here. The machines wouldn't be here. The game wouldn't be as good as it is. However, there is one person well, not one person, but there's a whole bunch of people we need to thank for this, right? Because without them, this wouldn't be possible. And that is Giants, all right? Giants lays out the dough, right? They lay out the dough. And if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be any dough. And there wouldn't be any mod creators out there, no map creators. There would be none of this to make the toppings. None of these amazing things that we have in this game that is so awesome that I play, that a lot of us play so much. So thank you, Giants, and all the map creators and mod creators out there who make stuff for this game, the high quality content. It's awesome. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Farming Simulator. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace! You know, it was kind of disappointing being on the roof. I'm all soaking wet now. Let's go inside.